Now, amid tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, Iran is turning to ally China for a diplomatic lifeline. In a high-stakes move, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has arrived in Beijing for talks with his Chinese counterpart Wang. The visit comes exactly 1 week before US President Donald Trump is scheduled to arrive in China on May 14th. Now, Araghchi is on a one-day visit to China at the invitation of Chinese Foreign Minister. Ahead of their talks, Wang expressed confidence that the meeting would help both sides to deepen mutual understanding and bring new momentum to efforts aimed at promoting peace and stability in West Asia. A short while ago, President Donald Trump announced that the U.S. military operation, Project Freedom, which is designed to guide ships safely through the Strait of Hormuz, will be temporarily paused. Officials say the suspension is intended to create space for negotiations, which are aimed at reaching a final peace agreement with Iran. Well, the move comes at a critical moment as Trump prepares to travel to China next week for talks with President Xi Jinping. Speaking ahead of the visit, Trump noted China's reliance on oil from Hormuz, stressing that Beijing has not challenged U.S. operations in the region.
We'll have a very good relationship with President Xi. You know, in all fairness, he gets like 60% of his oil from Hormuz, and I think he's been very respectful. We haven't been challenged by China. They don't challenge us, and he wouldn't do that. I don't think he'd do that because of me.
With Abbas Araghchi building a case for Iran with China after seeking support from Russian President Vladimir Putin, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was hoping the Chinese would also school Iran on its operations in the Strait of Hormuz.
On the first point about the visit, it's fine. I hope the Chinese tell him what he needs to be told, and that is that what you are doing in the Straits is causing you to be globally isolated. You're the bad guy in this. You guys should not be blowing up ships. You should not be putting mines. You should not be trying to hold hostage the global economy. I hope the Chinese bring, whether it's done privately, but I hope it's done directly, that's the message they deliver to them.
With geopolitical maneuvering intensifying in Beijing and diplomatic chessboard shifting rapidly, analysts claim China's growing role as a mediator in regional disputes is being watched ahead of Trump's high-stakes visit.